Assalamu alaikum and hello, this is Shazia Habib and you're watching me on Fuchsia Magazine. Today I have the Pathaan review for you. So I've been one of the lucky few Pakistanis who is not living in Pakistan, so I get to watch Pathaan and I watched it in Switzerland. I have a lot of gut reactions, a lot of things to say. आप लोग इंतजार कर रहे थे Fuchsia पे कब निकलेगा पठान का review. So it's here. तो अपनी आप कुर्सी की पेटी बांध लीजिए and get ready, get yourself a cup of chai or get a Coke, a Diet Coke and sit back and enjoy the ride. I hope you enjoy it. मेरे लिए ज़रा मुश्किल हो रही थी पठान का review करने में because we have an Indian audience, we have a Pakistan audience on our YouTube and दोनों में बड़ी मजे की गुफ्तगू चलती रहती है. So मुझे ये नहीं समझ आ रहा था, should I review this as a Pakistani? Should I review it as a global audience? Should I review it as an SRK fan? So I decided that I will review it as a Pakistani Shah Rukh Khan fan, Pathaan. And I just want to say before I begin that I hope आप लोग शायद हर मेरी बात से इख्तिलाफ करेंगे, हर मेरी बात से agree नहीं करेंगे, लेकिन कोशिश करेगा to understand the sensitivities that have made me bring this review to you. It's also available on the website, so go ahead and read that. Otherwise, here we go. Okay. Pathaan review from a Pakistani SRK fan. First of all, why would you want to go watch Pathaan? You can go watch it for a number of reasons. Number one, because it's Shah Rukh Khan's comeback and it's a fab comeback. You haven't seen him in about 5 years. Pichli unki movie jo thi Zero, it didn't do too well on the box office. He hasn't had a great year this past year, and as a Shah Rukh Khan fan, you just want him to do really well. You want that magic. You want to see the SRK magic on screen. And you have every right to demand it because you've been missing it. We've grown through an era of Shah Rukh Khan. So that's it. Are you watching it for the muscle, for the testosterone, for John Abraham, Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan together? Why not? I think it's fabulous to have 3 very good looking men on screen. And if you're going to watch for that, then 2 thumbs up for you because you're going to find it all there in Pathaan. Are you watching it for the dance numbers and the songs? If you are, then you've hit the nail on the head, especially when it's Shah Rukh Khan. उनके बड़े signature musical scores होते हैं बल्कि I wanted to play it in the beginning. मैंने कहा कि वो strike out ना हो जाए YouTube पे. Pathaan was my favorite album. People prefer बेशरम रंग, लेकिन मैंने जब से मूवी देखी है मैं on repeat ये गाने सुन रही हूँ क्योंकि जब आप मूवी देख लें उसके बाद एक मजा दोबारा होता है to listen to the songs again. Are you watching it for the humor? If you are, you will find a lot. Shah Rukh Khan will make you laugh. Salman Khan will make you laugh. John Abraham will make you laugh. Deepika might make you laugh as well. एक कुछ funny one-liners होते हैं which are very typical. कभी-कभी आपको लगता है कि अभी इन्होंने set के ऊपर बनाए हैं, especially when it's Shah Rukh Khan playing. And he will refer to his old characters. He will refer to new characters. He will talk about things that you've been watching in other movies, but he has that magic to make you laugh. And he was on top of his game this time also. So I'm trying not to give spoilers, लेकिन आगे जाके मैं आपको बता रही हूँ काफी spoilers आएंगे. तो अगर आपने अभी तक नहीं देखी मूवी, नंबर 1 आपको देख लेनी चाहिए थी अगर आप देख सकते थे क्योंकि काफी दिन गुजर चुके हैं पठान को. और अगर if you don't mind the spoilers then go on. Otherwise I would suggest कि 1-2 मिनट के बाद आप वीडियो स्टॉप कर दें and come back to it after you've watched Pathaan. If you're watching it for the action though, because this was an action movie, I would say yes, there's a lot of action here and that's what the makers wanted to do. बल्कि Shah Rukh Khan ने कहा भी था कि मुझे हमेशा से action hero बनना था, मैं तो romance में आ गया. तो I would say कि जरूर आप action के लिए जाइए, लेकिन अगर आपको थोड़ी सी हंसी भी आए action के बीच में तो आप हंस लीजिएगा क्योंकि I think it is a role of Mission Impossible wannabe, James Bond wannabe, Matrix, everything put together, and I have a feeling that the makers were laughing at themselves when they were making it. क्योंकि obviously जहां आप James Bond को लेकर आते हैं या आप Tom Cruise को लेकर आते हैं, कभी-कभी visual effects उस लेवल के नहीं होते, लेकिन हम देसी ऑडियंस है, हम कहते हैं देसी मूवी है, स्पाई थ्रिलर है, शाहरुख खान है, 6 पैक है, जॉन इब्राहिम है, सलमान खान है, सब चलेगा. So if you're in that mood, which I feel you can be, then it's okay. I see a lot of people complaining about the action sequences. Yes, some of them were very ridiculous because it was, and I'm not saying James Bond is not ridiculous, but उनका ना एक थोड़ा सा आर्ट होता है कि वो ridiculous को भी believable, मतलब आप यूं बैठे हुए होते हैं अपनी कुर्सी के ऊपर के oh my god something is going to happen and something does happen, लेकिन यहाँ आप हंस रहे थे थोड़ा, so which is fine. I'll come to that scene later. काफी scenes थे इस तरह के. Are you watching it for the romance? If you're watching it for the romance, then this is not the movie. That was Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, or maybe Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham, or lots of other Shah Rukh Khan movies. This one is not there for the romance, so watch it for the action. Watch it for the surprise moments, but yes, watch it for the in-cinema experience. I think one of the most beautiful things about watching an Indian movie with Shah Rukh Khan was कि हमने COVID से पहले देखी थी उनकी मूवी और वो मूवी हमें अच्छी भी नहीं लगी थी, to be very fair. ये मूवी एक तो सिनेमा में आई थी और वो जो शोर मचता है कि यहाँ से हमें पता होता है शाहरुख खान का फर्स्ट सीन आ रहा है तो पता होता है अभी सलमान खान टपकने वाले, तो क्राउड स्टार्ट सेलिब्रेटिंग बिफोर हैंड, एंड आई थिंक फॉर मी दैट वाज अ बिग विन in watching the movie right there. जब गाना आने वाला लगता है, आपको पता है कि अब गाना आने वाला है, you know that people are going to sway to the tune, the beat, the music. So it's the entire cinema chanting together, and it's a festival of sorts. So जरूर जाके if you can, if you're lucky enough to go watch it in the cinema, do, क्योंकि आजकल हमने बहुत सारी movies Netflix पे देखना शुरू कर दी हैं. And I remember Shah Rukh Khan said this at the Red Sea International Film Festival कि cinema will never go away. And after this movie, I do have to say that cinema should never go away. The big screen should never go away. अच्छा, अभी मैंने काफी तारीफें कर दी हैं और अब spoiler alert आने वाला है. So I would request, if you don't want the spoiler alert, then stop watching now. Highs and lows. I'm not going to give you highs together or lows together. I'm going to talk about both things together. Why? Because as an audience, as a Pakistani, as an SRK fan, there were moments about the movie that brought me here, and then there were moments that brought me right down. And the reasons are many. और वो साथ साथ ही चल रही थी. ऐसा नहीं था कि oh this part is really bad or this part is fantastic. It was all coming together. यहाँ मुझे अगर किसी बात पे गुस्सा आ रहा था, मैं disappointed हुई, तो यहाँ एकदम से कोई मजे की चीज या कोई सरप्राइजिंग चीज हो जाती थी which would make me say अच्छा चलो शुक्र they did this, oh this made me laugh, oh now they have this song coming in. So I will talk about that all together. Highs and lows for Pathaan. Number one for me, a big win was John Abraham. If you've written off this guy, he is definitely there, and the fact that he was in the same frame with Shah Rukh Khan and he managed to match him in muscle, in tone, in his actions, in his performances, I think I loved watching John Abraham on screen. So for me, that's a big surprise, a big. अच्छा, फिर जो narrative ये आगे, I'll talk about the narrative right now, लेकर गए थे, तो उसमें बड़े surprise elements थी और वो elements actually आपको surprise कर रहे थे. So there were moments जब एकदम से जिम की एंट्री हुई थी, या दीपिका ने डॉक्टर रूबिया के कैरेक्टर ने उनको बेवकूफ बनाया था, या डिम्पल कपाडिया was a big surprise. डिम्पल कपाडिया ने कोडेड मैसेजेस भेजे थे. So all these things were actually, आप जिस तरह आप देसी स्पाई थ्रिलर्स पे या देसी एक्शन मूवीज पे हंसते हैं, वहां you can actually say कि the surprise moments were there. You did feel surprised. You did feel, oh, we didn't expect to see this, but it did happen. जहां वो डॉक्टर रूबिया उनको बेवकूफ बनाती हैं, आप actually नहीं expect कर रहे थे कि वो बनाएंगी. So all those things, I'm giving you a lot of spoilers, but I warned you. So that is there. Some funny moments. Dr. Luthra, उनका जो CGI बना था वो actually बहुत funny था, and वहां जो jokes चल रहे थे, they were just so typical Shah Rukh Khan jokes कि you were laughing and you were like, thank God he's back, thank God his magic is back, and you are finding it funny as well. You're laughing not because you want to laugh, but because it's making you laugh. So ये उन्होंने, they did play around with technology, and somewhere there were hits, somewhere there were misses. This Dr. Luthra was definitely a hit. For me, a little bit of what was a miss was Deepika. Not because her performance was bad, but because I felt that she is a very fine actor and she was wasted in this role. Yes, she pulled her punches. Yes, she kicked. Yes, she was totally the action heroine, which is why she was taken. लेकिन उनका कैरेक्टर मुझे लग रहा था बहुत शैलो है, वेल डेवलप नहीं है. कभी वो जिम की तरफ जा रही थी तो कभी वो पठान की तरफ आ रही थी, कभी वो पठान को बेवकूफ बना रही थी तो कभी वो वापस पठान की तरफ आ गई. समझ नहीं आया कि वो क्यों आ गई. पहले वो डेडली वायरस बना रही थी, उनको पता था, एकदम से उनका कॉन्शियस कहाँ से आ गया. सो ये थोड़ा सा द स्विच ओवर वाज वेरी फास्ट फॉर मी. I felt that she had just been taken for the songs and to look good on screen, and since there wasn't much of a chemistry happening there between the two of them, I felt that there was no need. You could have developed that female character and given her something which was, for me, I don't know, maybe you guys feel differently, ज्यादा पंच होना चाहिए था दीपिका के कैरेक्टर में. फिर आई कम टू द रिलेटेबिलिटी फैक्टर वेरी सून आफ्टर दैट. उनका रोल जो था एज पाकिस्तानी ISI एजेंट, हाउ वाज दैट? बट आई जस्ट वांटेड टू क्विकली टॉक अबाउट द एक्शन सीन्स. There was a particular scene जो बस के ऊपर था, one of the first major action scenes जो जॉन इब्राहिम, जिम एंड पठान के बीच में जो फाइट सीन था, वो कलाबाजियां खा रहे थे, किक्स मार रहे थे, पंचेस मार रहे थे और उड़ रहे थे हवा में. वो सब ट्रक के ऊपर हो रहा था और पता ही नहीं चल रहा था कि कोई किसी का बैलेंस भी, और वो ठीक ठाक पेस पे जा रहा था ट्रक. नाउ आई हैव सीन दैट एक्शन सीक्वेंस ऑन 007 जेम्स बॉन्ड विद डैनियल क्रेग on top of a train, and if you have seen it, you will know that it looked really believable. At one point, if I remember, there was a chain attached to his ankle also in 007, जिसको वो निकाल नहीं सक रहे थे. So lots of reasons why it was more believable. As opposed to that, जो ट्रेन वाला सीन बाद में उन्होंने किया था जिसमें फिर सलमान खान भी आए थे, वो ज्यादा बिलीवेबल था. लेकिन टू गिव एन इंडियन बॉलीवुड एग्जांपल, आई वुड से, अभी मैंने रिसेंटली ब्रह्मास्त्र देखी थी, आधी देखी है, बट उसमें देयर इज अ सीन इन विच शिवा एंड आलिया भट्ट कैरेक्टर आर इन द कार एंड दिस गाय इज अटैकिंग देम फ्रॉम द साइड, और वो माउंटेन्स के बीच में जा रहे हैं, इधर उधर गाड़ी बड़ी तेज चल रही है. You are actually scared that man is going to come in and he is going to attack them and he's going to kill them. It is quite scary, and that is also Bollywood movies, and that I watched on Netflix on my screen at home, not on the cinema. So I feel that थोड़े से action scenes needed to pull the punch, but at the same time the movie kept it going. ऐसा नहीं लगा हमें कि हम बोर हो रहे हैं, कहीं कुछ ना कुछ चल रहा था. And like I said कि जो ट्रेन वाला एक्शन सीन था which came later, और जब वो पूरा ब्रिज गिरता है, that was actually more believable and a lot more fun to watch. यहाँ हम थोड़ा सा हंस भी रहे थे एक्शन सीन पे जो पहला वाला था. Okay, now we come to the story. The narrative, and this is where my Pakistaniyat came in, and I was a little upset with Shah Rukh Khan and with the narrative, and why Bollywood has to make one country look bad when the other looks good. I was told कि नहीं, वो तो बड़ा peaceful narrative था और वो तो दिखा रहे थे कि सब लोग ऐसे नहीं होते हैं. But anyway, coming to the narrative, it had Article 370 Kashmir in it. अगर आपको नहीं पता Article 370 क्या है, go and Google it, you'll find out. It was recently in the news a lot, and you can find out more about it. There was ISI, Pakistani ISI, the Secret Service. There was Afghanistan. There was Kashmir. So there's a deadly virus which the head of the ISI has decided to develop, which has no cure, and he's going to leave it in the Indian population in a village. Very scary scene, and of course the Indian Pathaan is going to come and save him with the help of the Afghanis who are his friends. Dr. Rubia will turn against the ISI, the head, who is apparently acting on his own, but here you are showing कि एक country की secret service में divisions हैं और उनको पता नहीं कि वो क्या कर रहे हैं, और इंडिया जो है वो आके उनको बचाएगा. Now the narrative is there, you took the story ahead. My problem is कि ये नैरेटिव इस टाइम पे जब आपको पता है कि दोनों मुल्कों की सिनेमास एक दूसरे की मूवीज नहीं दिखा रहे हैं, एज इट इज हर दूसरी मूवी के ऊपर शोर मच रहा होता है कि वो कश्मीर फाइल्स हो गई, तो वो मिशन मजनू हो गया, तो ये हो गया, तो वो हो गया. व्हाट वाज द नीड? नाउ यू कैन से यस, देयर वाज अ नीड बिकॉज इंडिया में ये चलता है, और ये मूवी इंडिया वालों के लिए थी, पाकिस्तान वालों के लिए नहीं थी. My question is, if you want to tell better stories and you want to tell more believable stories, should you not move ahead from this narrative and give something that has a little more universal appeal? अच्छा, ये थोड़ा सा sugar coated हुआ था क्योंकि उन्होंने कहा कि एक डायलॉग था जिसमें उन्होंने कहा इसकी अपनी गवर्नमेंट को नहीं पता ये क्या कर रहा है, इस ISI चीफ को, क्योंकि ये भी इसके जूते मारते अगर इस तरह का कोई डायलॉग था. तो you are again saying कि हमें नहीं पता हमारे मुल्क में क्या हो रहा है. And if you are saying this is all for love, it's a humorous story, आप इसको seriously नहीं लें, तो फिर आप कह रहे हैं कि आपने पूरा नैरेटिव बनाया जिसमें आपने वो चारों चीजें प्रेशर पॉइंट्स डाली जो हैं आप दोनों कंट्रीज के बीच में, और अब आप कह रहे हैं हम तो मजाक कर रहे थे. सो यू आर नॉट ओनिंग द नैरेटिव. तो मुझे इन दो चीजों से थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम थी, क्योंकि आप एक फिक्टिशियस कंट्री रख सकते थे, आप कोई और कहानी बना सकते थे, आप स्पाई थ्रिलर रखते, आप उसमें एक्साइटमेंट डालते, उसमें सस्पेंस डालते, उसमें एक्शन डालते, सब कुछ. फिर आप डॉक्टर रूबिया को लेकर आए. ओके, शी इज अ पाकिस्तानी, शी इज फ्रॉम द ISI, शी इज एन अंडरकवर एजेंट. अब यहां तक हमने जब भी पाकिस्तानी रिप्रेजेंटेशन देखा है, या तो फिर हम एक टोपी पहने हुए आदमी को आदाब करते हुए दिखाते हैं, कभी हम नकाब पहने हुए भी औरत को दिखा देते हैं, और फिर यहाँ आप दिखा रहे हैं कि वो ड्रिंकिंग कर रही हैं, वो बहुत कम कपड़े पहन रही हैं, एंड शी इज जस्ट दिस पार्टी एनिमल हु कैन डू एवरीथिंग. Relatability factor is missing. Now, if you think it is all in good humor again, Marvel, Disney also make movies in good humor, but because audiences did not relate to them, they have changed their narrative, and they also make movies for fun, but there is a message and they don't deny that message. They accept, they own that message. Which is why we connected with Iman Vellani in Disney, which is why we had Sharmeen Uday-Chinoy doing one or two episodes of Miss Marvel, which is why they had Humayun Saeed in The Crown as Dr. Hasnaan B related, which is why Sajal Ali is playing in What's Love Got to Do with It. Shabana Azmi is playing in What's Love Got to Do with It, because we are using those characters to represent them. And even if we have an Indian character representing a Pakistani, representation आप अपनी थोड़ी सी believable कर दें. So that's my problem with that. You can go ahead and watch it just for fun if you want, because there is, like I said, lots of fun going on in the movie. तो मूवी किसके लिए बनी गई है? ठीक है, मूवी पाकिस्तानियों के लिए नहीं बनी गई है. So I had to explain that to myself. As a Shah Rukh Khan fan, Shazia, this is not for you. This movie is for the Indian cinema goer. It is a movie that is there to make the comeback of Shah Rukh Khan. And it is a movie that is there as a commercial venture to bring in the money. It is not a movie made for universal appeal. It is a movie made to make people laugh, go inside the cinema, have fun. Does it have a political message? People who make it deny it. So I have already given my comments on it. Baki aap log dekh lijiyega. I do have to say कि should a Pakistani watch this Pathaan Shah Rukh Khan movie? Go watch it. Don't take the narrative too seriously, but do remember to defend things where you need to defend them, ताकि कल जब कोई और मूवी बने, कोई आपकी बात सुन रहा हो, चाहे आपकी एक सिंगल आवाज हो, someone will listen. Yesterday I got a comment on the article and they said, thank God I got a balanced review. I've tried to keep this a balanced review. I know there is a lot of love for Shah Rukh Khan and there is a lot of love for Pathaan. We are so glad that he has come back, because there was this fear inside us as fans that will he be able to, this is it, either he makes it or he doesn't in this movie. And we're so glad that he did. I just wish he hadn't done it by making another country look bad. And yes, a lot of Pakistanis don't think that has happened. So those who've watched it, I really want you to comment below and tell me, one day, now that he has overcome this hurdle, now that hopefully unke posters jalne band ho jayenge and hopefully people have accepted him and known that this movie is about love. It is about Muslims and Hindus and Christians in India, which is what he said in a recent press conference. I would like him to make a movie in which there are Pakistanis too, and he says that there are no terrorists in this film, which is another film that's coming on right now, What's Love Got to Do with It, whose maker has said that. I would like that to happen because आपने अब अपना Indian commitment पूरा कर लिया, अब आप एक global commitment पूरा कर लें. You will not lose anything if you don't do it. I totally understand that, but if you are making films for love, then I would really like you to do it. This is my message as a Pakistani Shah Rukh Khan fan on Pathaan. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please tell me in comments below and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.